I wasn't expecting that, I'm not gonna lie. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be yet another product slash gadget review. It's actually on a product I've already unboxed a couple of months ago, so I've been using for a little while now. So I've gathered up some like pros and cons of the things I love and don't love about this product. And the product we're talking about today, as said in the title, is going to be the Amazon Echo. So a couple of months ago, my dad bought my mum the Amazon Echo because he's got some at his own house and mum actually loved them, so he bought her one for herself. And I was given the opportunity to unbox it for my channel, which is something my parents do often let me do, which is very, very kind of them. So as I've already unboxed it for this channel and I've used it quite a few times these last few months now, I do have enough of a list to talk about what I love and don't love about the product. Now, I don't happen to review everything I unbox. It all depends on what it is and whether it's mine or not, and also how much information I've gathered up on during the unboxing and since using it. And I need to get enough information on like pros and cons on the product that I really like, so I can give you guys a proper thorough review of it. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a very thorough review of the Amazon Echo, because I'm only going to talk about things that I really love and really don't love about the product, because I still haven't got a lot of information on it, but I feel like I've got enough now to do a review on it. Now, this is actually under my account now, so mum hasn't actually got an account on Amazon at all, so I actually have created my own account on her Alexa, which means that it basically is done under my name. But anyway, yeah, so it won't be like a really thorough review on it, but I still know enough now to be able to talk about it in quite a lot of depth. So I hope you guys all enjoy. So the first really cool thing about Amazon Echo is that you can set reminders. Now, I know you can do this nearly any device that you own, because I know Siri does it, Bixby does it, Google Assistant does it, probably Google Home and all these other devices do similar to Amazon Echo do it as well. But the difference is that the Amazon Echo actually repeats back to you your reminder. So for example, if I'm like playing a video game or watching TV downstairs, just have to just sitting downstairs for whatever reason, and my parents ask me to do something, like they might say, can you do this in 15 minutes, or at 4 o'clock, like bring the washing in or something. But when the time comes around, I won't just give off a random ringtone, and actually will say bring the washing in, or whatever I asked it to remind me to do, and actually repeat it back to me. So if I've actually forgotten what I was meant to be doing at that time and I don't know why it's going off, it actually tells me what I'm meant to be doing, so I actually remember. This actually only works if you're actually in the room that the device is in at the time. So if I went upstairs or something and 4 o'clock came around and the Alexa was going off telling me what to do, obviously I won't actually hear it, so it won't actually happen. Actually, one of my own negatives is that if you're not in the same room, you probably won't be able to hear it because it is quite quiet. It does go off, but it is a very, very useful feature as well. So number 2 is also pretty cool, and it's more for those people who are sporting fans out there. Now, I know that there currently is a US Open going on at the moment. I don't know anything about sports, but I do like to ask Alexa so often like what's going on in the current sporting world. So when the World Cup was on, I'd ask her who was playing, so I knew when England was playing or when they weren't playing, and she also will give you a score as well, and you could even ask her who you think was going to win, and she'd actually give you like a prediction who was going to win. It's just like a nice way of keeping up what's going on without actually having to watch it. Alexa, who's playing the US Open today?
Tonight, in the US Open women's singles third round, Ashleigh Kerber will play Dominika Cibulkova at 6 p.m. Tomorrow, Petra Kvitova will play Aryna Sabalenka at 12 a.m.
You can also ask her like random questions like what's on TV tonight, for example, and she will tell you what's on TV, what time it comes on and what channel it comes on as well. Now, I'm not going to go into lots of detail about all the different random questions you can ask her. There's a lot of questions you can ask her. If you have like a question in mind you want to ask her about something, it probably guarantees you can answer it. But I'm not going to go into detail about it right now. But it is a particular positive I'm going to mention later on in the video, where I'll actually show you guys more of the kind of things you can do with the Amazon Echo. But one thing I do is often ask her some quite stupid questions I would never expect her to be able to answer. Some of them she can't, but there are actually some she does actually reply to, and I'm going to put one of my favourites in the video right now. Alexa, compliment me.
That thing you don't like about yourself is what makes you so interesting.
I wasn't expecting that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's actually very kind of emotional. So this is really, really cool actually. It's actually one of the reasons why my mum wanted this in the first place. If you have like smart lights, I think we've got Philips Hue ones at the moment. I think I did actually point them out in the Amazon Echo unboxing video, I believe. If you were going to bed and you want to turn your downstairs light off, for example, the light in this room is actually a smart light. If you want to turn that off, you just ask her to turn it off and she'll actually will do it for you. It's a really, really lazy way of doing it, but it's actually pretty cool as well. You can also use her as like a phone. As you probably noticed, I'm not actually saying her name, because if I say Alexa, she's going to wake up and talk to me and it's going to be really awkward. It's going to ruin the video. So I'm trying not to say her actual name. You can call people from your front room or from whatever room your device is currently in. I don't know how this actually works, so I think you have to have like your actual phone numbers you want to phone under your Amazon Alexa account. I don't think you can do it straight from your mobile phone, so you have to set all that up first, but it is still a pretty cool feature. So the other really cool thing is that you can play any song you like, obviously within limits. There's certain restrictions to it, because if it's not on the Amazon Prime Music thing, you can't actually play it. But this can include like the Baby Shark song, it can include like James Blunt, Travis, that everyone listen to. Yes, I know I did just say Baby Shark song, but since it's been in my head all day, it's driving me absolutely crazy, so I just had to mention it as well, because it does actually play it. I tried earlier, it does actually play that song on there as well, but obviously it is within limits because it has to be on the Amazon Prime Music website to actually be able to play it and stream it in the first place. If it's not on there, you can't actually play it. Now, I don't think you can use Spotify with it. I think it has to be Amazon Prime Music only, which means you have to have an Amazon Prime account to access it in the first place. So if you haven't got that either, you can't listen to music at all. I could be wrong, I hope I am wrong, but as far as I'm aware, you cannot use anything but Amazon Prime Music at the moment on your Amazon Echo. And last one is you can install various skills onto your Amazon Echo. Now, you have to have your Amazon Alexa app to actually be able to do this in the first place, but I'm going to show you guys quickly now in the video a lot of the skills that you can actually install onto your Amazon Echo. You can actually try them out, but if you see one you like, you can actually try it out. All you have to do is click on the skill and it'll have like underneath, it will say what you have to say to be able to try it out. So you just ask her to just say, Alexa, start whatever the name of the skill is, and it'll actually give you like a little short demo of what a skill is. If you really like it, you can install it, and of course all skills are completely free as far as I'm aware. All the ones I've seen are free anyway, so you can just install it onto your Alexa and you can use it whenever you want to. There also are some skills which I do really want that are only available in America at the moment, and obviously I live in the UK so I can't have them, so there are also some restrictions on skills as well. But I'll show you guys one of my favourite skills which is available worldwide as far as I know, which I've recently installed onto our Echo. Alexa, open TubeBuddy.
You can ask things like, what is my subscriber count? Or how is my most recent video performing?
Alexa, what is my subscriber count?
The real-time subscriber count for channel ItsBecky is 1,552. That is one more than last time you checked.
Yay! I just want to move on to negatives. Now, there's only actually two at the moment I actually want to point out. So the only ones I've really noticed about the Amazon Echo that I really want to mention in today's video. So the rest of it's pretty positive, but these are quite bad negatives in my opinion. So more than anything, they're kind of creepy. And I'm going to go into more detail now. The first negative is that she often starts talking for no reason. Like if we're having a conversation with someone, or playing a video game, or watching a YouTube video, or just watching TV, anything like that, sometimes she randomly will just start talking and she'll say something like, sorry, I have no idea, or she'll just randomly start up, won't say anything, but she'll randomly start up with her like flashing blue light. And that, sorry, there's a plane going overhead. And sometimes nobody's even said even near the word Alexa, or even been any noise or voice whatsoever, and she randomly starts up. And I'm not gonna lie, when you're home alone, it's so creepy. The second one is even creepier than the first in my opinion. So I mentioned earlier you can do phone calls via the Amazon Echo. Well, you can also do this thing called drop in, and what drop in is where you can literally just drop in on another device and you can like talk to people via the other device. Now it has to be under the same account as your other device, which is one of the only good things about it, because it means complete strangers can't just drop into your house. But obviously as my dad lives away, he's got an Amazon Echo in his house as well. He did often used to drop in on our house out of absolutely no warning. All of a sudden me and mum just be sitting there talking, or I'd be sitting downstairs, mum be sitting downstairs doing something, and hear my dad's voice booming across the room all of a sudden. It was really, really creepy. He cannot do that anymore simply because I've changed the account to mine, so he can no longer do that. He has to physically phone up now. But to be honest, like, me and mum both hated that feature anyway. It was really like disturbing. My dad used to drop in on his house when he was here to make sure everything was okay and that there was no one like breaking in or anything, which is quite a cool feature about it. But he's also got the Echo Dot or Spot, I believe it is, actually does a video as well, so you actually could see video of his bedroom from where he was sitting here at our home, and it was quite cool, but it's also got a very creepy side to it. Has actually also been rumours that strangers have actually hacked into Amazon Echoes in the past and be able to hear everything you're saying and even be able to see everything you're doing, depending on what kind of Amazon Echo device you have, and the whole thing just really, really creeps me out. But luckily my dad's security is pretty tight, and also it's got a lot more positives and negatives, but that has got to be one of my biggest negatives in Amazon Echo, is like the fact that you can just drop in on people. It's basically a massive invasion of privacy. But anyway, back to the end of the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If there's anything I've missed, either positive or even a negative I've missed, please comment down below. So probably is something I've missed, knowing me, because I've written as much down as I can remember, but I can guarantee I will still miss something out, so please let me know if I have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to me. Also press the notification bell so you know my next upload. Bye guys.